Hello there.
Seen you around. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hi. You must be the one who's been fixing all the problems in the Commonwealth. I just wanted to introduce myself, Alyssa Stevens, at your service. The Commonwealth's up-and-coming star reporter. I've just moved into town and I'm looking to set up a newspaper. Say, you're famous for helping people out around here. Could I trouble you to help a struggling journalist build a printing press?
All right, let's hear it. What's on your mind?
So you've heard of the Boston Bugle, right? Biggest newspaper in the country before the war. Well, my sources have told me that there's some schematics for a nuclear-powered printing press stored somewhere in the Boston Bugle building downtown. So I need someone with your unique skills to go and get them for me. I can pay you with some money my dad left me. What do you say?
I'm sorry about your dad.
After Mom passed, I had to haul it over the Commonwealth everywhere he went. Talking to all the other travelers is where I got my taste for sharing stories and reporting. And if it wasn't for those green assholes, he would still be here today.
I live for danger. Where do I sign up?
Well, anyway, thank you for helping me out. I can show you where the Boston Bugle building is on your Pip-Boy.
Hi.
Going up.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, hey. How did it go with the schematics guarded by crazy killer robots?
It was a piece of cake.
Well, Well, here's your payment as promised. Now I can start building this baby. Oh, I'm so excited right now. Thank you so much. I'll let you know once the press is up and running.
Excuse me.
All I need is one compelling story. Hello. While I'm working on getting the press ready, I could really use your help. Could you go out and collect some stories for the first edition? I have a list of people who have been affected by super mutants and want to give them the chance to have their voice heard throughout the Commonwealth. What do you say?
What kind of interview is this going to be?
All you have to do is sit down with 3 people who have experienced trauma in the Commonwealth and hear their stories. It will help them and help us.
I'm sold. If you're looking for someone to help, you can sign me up.
Oh, great! This will really help me out. This is a list of people that I need you to interview.
We could really use your help. At least the pay is terrible.
Excuse me.
Oh. Are you here about the muties? Did Alyssa send you?
Can you tell me about them?
Oh. Well, it was like this. We had things pretty good. Mom and Dad had found us a nice apartment that wasn't too damaged, and, we had a good setup. We had raided the other apartments and managed to scrape up everything we needed, but it didn't last long. One day, my friend and I were on lookup in a boarded up old grocery store. We were just sitting there with I don't know, 10 of those mutant bastards just walked up to the front door of the block and just smashed it in like it was a piece of paper. I panicked because I had to warn Mom and Dad. But there's no way I was going to sneak past 10 angry muties. I bolted up the fire escape, but when I got to the window of our apartment, I could hear the horrible bellowing and roaring coming from our living room. I saw my parents ripped apart. I mean, how does that happen? It's burnt into my brain. I close my eyes at night, and it all plays out like some horror show. Over and over and over again. Been living on the streets ever since then. Jet helps with the thoughts sometimes. Anyways, I better get back to my hole before someone steals it. Make sure people know about this.
Hey there. Excuse me.
What do you want? You look like one of them weak city slickers trying to grease up a broken old man. Did that Alyssa girlie send you?
Ah, yes. Gossip. My one weakness.
Well, you see, my old lady and me were sitting pretty with a working farm. It wasn't anything fancy, but it produces a solid crop, and we were able to make a decent living. Well, one day, out of nowhere, 3 of them big green mutant buggers come charging through the orchard. They start destroying the place. Now, the missus, not being backward about coming forward, she charges up and confronts the head bastard. Without blinking an eye, that bastard swings his giant club and takes my poor wife's head clean off like it was some 4th of July pumpkin. I saw all this as I was walking back from the neighbors. Seeing as I couldn't help her anymore, well, I ran and hid till they finished their terrible business. I mean, he just killed her without saying a word. They're just monsters. We need to eradicate the bloody lot of them. Well, I hope you got what you came for. Please, let me be now. This talk has not done me well.
Are you running from yourself? We're thirsty.
What? Another one of you
For
birds?
a brand new kind of pleasure.
Excuse me.
Hey, dear. You come to hear Laney's tale of misery and woe. That Alyssa woman told me someone would come to hear all the grisly details, and I figured it must be you.
I appreciate you telling me all of this. I know it's difficult.
Well, dear, it all started when our trading caravan stopped for the evening at one of those small outposts. I can't remember which one now. You see, my 2 sisters and my brother were all that was left of our family, and we had finally found safety with the caravan. Sometimes it was hard work, but it was ours. And up until then, it was safe. So anyway, we set up camp, and old Ralphie the guard set up his usual watch for the night. I'm not really sure what happened, but we were woken up by this almighty sound of something very heavy being pounded into the ground. We were all woke up, and I grabbed my old trusty rifle, ready to address whatever shenanigans were upon us. When I went to look for poor Ralphie, all I found was a pile of blood and guts, and those big green buggers were upon us. Well, I pulled up my rifle, and I took a bead on the big, mean-looking one, and my gun jammed, and I couldn't get it to release. The gun jamming like that sent me into shock, so I rolled over and ran like hell over the hill and down to the river. When it was all over, I snuck back to see how bad it was. There was no one left standing. My poor brother and my 2 sisters were lying on the ground, with their necks broken, like discarded dolls from some poor child's playground. As there wasn't anything left for me, I came here. Oh, God. Just thinking about it makes me sick again. Please go. I need to be alone some.
Hey,
Oh, great, you're back. How did you go with the interviews?
it's a long story.
Well, it can't be easy. Here's payment for your trouble. Thanks to your reporting, I now have enough for the first edition. Come back at the end of the day and I should have it printed. This is going to be big. Hi. The news never sleeps. But I might need a power nap. Good day for a story. to your efforts, I have now produced the very first edition of Voice of the Commonwealth. Here is your official copy. Pretty impressive, huh? Listen, I'm already working on the second edition. You know, strike while the iron is hot and all that. Oh, I almost forgot. I want to introduce you to Jeff. He's my editorial assistant. He moved into Concord a few days ago and has agreed to work on the paper with me.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I have agreed to help Alyssa with the, paper. Yeah.
While you were roaming the Commonwealth, I was hoping you could help Jeff source some more stories for me for the second edition. What do you say?
What kind of interview is this going to be?
Look, it will be easy. Jeff will do the interviews because he needs to develop his technique. You will provide security for him. Piece of cake.
No funny business.
Look, it will be easy. Jeff will do the interviews because he needs to develop his technique. You will provide security for him. Piece of cake.
I think it's a great idea.
That is fantastic. We have a couple more people who have had some real bad experiences. Just help Jeff capture the stories and bring them back so that we can come out of the gate strong with the second edition. Oh, this next edition is going to be so great. I just know. I can't wait to see what you both dig up.
Hey, I'm Phil. You must be the reporters here to hear about my brush with death.
Yeah, that's right. We need you to, tell us in great detail of what happened when you, what happened to you?
Well, let me tell you, it's all water under the bridge now. I was working on a broken toilet in the West Everett estate back when it was a working settlement.
You were fixing toilets. Oh, please, go on.
Yes, sir. I was up to my arm in last night's dinner, if you catch my drift, when I heard this god-awful ruckus coming from the other end of the street.
Well, that must have been horrible.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure which was worse, but anywho, those muty monsters absolutely tore the place up. They were putting the hurt on anyone they could get their hands on.
Wow. Gosh, what did you do then?
Well, it just so happened that when I tried to get the hell out of Dodge, my arm got jammed in the S-bend, and I was stuck in the damn toilet cubicles all over.
Oh my God.
After a few hours, when all the noise settled down, I was finally able to ease my arm out, and I managed to sneak off under the cover of darkness. God knows how I managed to avoid them, but I did.
Wow. That was really a unique story. We sure are glad you survived and could share such an experience with our readers. Thank you for your time. This will definitely feature in the next edition of Voice of the Commonwealth.
Hey. Hey there.
Oh, we're in some real trouble here.
Load a little heavy there? I'll buy anything you don't need and sell everything.
Don't need anything today.
You'll be back.
Hello, my name's Dahlia. Are you the reporter my mom says to tell the story of the green goobers to?
Oh, hi. My name is Jeff, and we're here to... Wait, how old are you?
I'm 7, but I'll be turning 8 soon. Mom says if I'm good, I can have one of those robot ponies. There's a girl that makes them.
Oh, really? Well, that sounds cool, but, back to the story. What can you tell us about these... What did you call them? Green goobers? Wait, how old are you? Green goobers?
Yeah, big green goobers. I saw one the other day when I was playing on the swings.
And what did this big green goober do?
He was walking past and he smashed my trolley. It was a special one that Dad built for me for the races. I was so mad.
Oh dear, that must have been terrible. And then what did he do? Did he hurt you? Did he come after you? Did he try and hit you with his club?
No, he just kept walking. Anyway, my mom says I shouldn't talk to strangers for too long. So, I better go inside. Bye-bye.
Excuse me. Hi.
Oh, wow. You sure work fast. How did you and Jeff go with the interviews?
It was easy.
Yeah. Look, it was tough, but we all got them. Here. The one with the young girl might need some, editing, but it's all there.
Oh, I see. I think we can turn it into something usable. Might need some creative headlines to make the stories pop. Oh, before I forget, here's your payment for looking after Jeff. If you come back in the next couple of hours, I can give you an early pressing of the 2nd edition. Bye for now.
Hey there.
Well, what do I do now? Do I continue to report the truth? Or do I pack my bags and find somewhere new to start?
Don't worry. I'll keep your secret.
You're right. I need to keep going. Thanks. I'd better get back to work now.
You can't print this, Alyssa. It's a lie.
Why not? I'm just trying to get people to see the truth. Who cares if I had to cut a few corners?
But you told me that journalists have to maintain the highest standards or they lose credibility.
Yes, they do, and sometimes they have to go above and beyond to get people to realize that super mutants are the biggest danger to our safety.
I can't let you do this, Alyssa.
Oh, you're back, thank God. Can you talk some sense into Jeff here? He has lost it.
Are you upset about something?
Jeff is getting all pissy because we had to provide some color for some of the new stories.
At first I thought we were going to be doing serious journalism here. But it's just a sham, so that she can get Carnal booted out of town.
Ugh. I don't know why I took you on, Jeff. You don't have a shred of skill and can't even see a story through.
I'm going to stop you, Alyssa. You won't lie to anyone anymore.
Easy. You might blow a gasket or something.